I see that Betsy Franco Feeney is still here, and Betsy has a brand new book that is also geared to kids, based in real science. It's called, well, Betsy, take the stage.
It is called Jewels of the Sea, The Hunt for Floating Treasure. And it was inspired by a scientist who studies things that were in, or those who were here for the concert who know that I did Amoeba Hop with Christine, the book Amoeba Hop. When I was researching Amoeba Hop, some of the other one-cell creatures, one of the group were called Diatoms. Raise your hand. How many know what a diatom is? Oh, I can't see everybody, but so have you seen Will Smith, One Strange Rock? It was like that. Anybody know that series? He talks about diatoms, and they are the most important organism in the world. This is what scientists has told me, because of diatoms, we have enough oxygen to breathe. It's the bottom of the food chain. It helps with global warming. Scientists use it to study climate change. It's just amazing. So to really get the little kids interested in science, I wrote an imaginary story. I channeled Christine Lavin because I used my imagination, and she's amazing, Christine Lavin. And so it's a story about grandfather Saba, who has a treasure hunt for the kids, and he invented a special invention, which are micro goggles, and they get to see the diatoms. So they're taking on this adventure, even to the bottom of the ocean too. And after the adventure is over, there's real science involved. And all of these diatoms, I did not illustrate those. Those are all awesome photographs from a contributor to National Geographic magazine. She is a microscopist, people who take photos under the microscope. And these are her photos. And I've also been in touch with a microscopist from the Netherlands, who has done a TED Talk about diatoms and other one-cell creatures. So I'm in the process of, just like Christine and I were trying to get kids interested in science, I'm in the process once again, because science is so important and it's real, and people are believing us again that science is real, and hopefully we'll spread the word to little ones so that they can grow up to be maybe scientists or doctors and help us out of the mess that we are leaving them. So that's why I did this book.
Thank you, Betsy. And in the chat room, Brandon has put your website, betsyfrancofeeney.com. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, it's Betsy. You show them, lift up the book a little bit more so they can see your name. betsyfrancofeeney.com.
Yeah.
And you can buy the books directly from her. And she's also a calligrapher. So when she autographs the books, it's also like a work of art. So thank you, Betsy. And again, what's the age group for this book?
This one's about same thing, like 6 through 9, same thing as Amoeba Hop, or I like to say K through 3, kindergarten through 3rd grade. But I'm doing Zoom programs with different schools and libraries. So I'm doing 1st grade and 2nd grade. Like I visit their schools. So if anybody has access to a teacher or even a school district, this is for Cliffside Park, New Jersey, but I'm doing a book tour from my kitchen counter.
And Betsy, what are some things that have diatoms in them that people don't even realize they're using every day?
So you're talking about Diatomaceous Earth, which is the diatoms when they die. The frustrules, which are the beautiful glass boxes, they float to the bottom. They go to the bottom of the ocean, and they're like the skeletons of the crystal boxes of the diatoms. And It's in cat litter, it's in toothpaste. They use diatomaceous earth to make the pyramids. It's amazing that diatoms are so valuable when they're alive, and they're also valuable when they're dead. They're just amazing, amazing. And one of the quotes, here's a quote from a scientist that said, "Diatoms are the most important organism people have never heard of. Jewels of the Sea is a wonderful introduction to diatoms and a celebration of their beauty, diversity, and versatility."